Good morning, everybody. Rani 1000 here. Long time no see. Got a lot going on. So I've hit the reset button after like a month of just crazy. I've covered this up with my notes about what I need to claim on tax. Remember, 1st of July, from 1st of July, you can do your tax claims, people, to get yourself back in order. So make sure you're keeping track and keeping your receipts and all of that sort of stuff. So I've covered up this part because this is kind of like what we make, what we earn, what we've got to work with, and I don't really want you guys to... Well, it's not that I don't want you guys to see it. I don't think my husband would be impressed if you did. But, so up here where we've got like household bills and stuff, we put aside about $7,500 after we get paid, which is a large chunk of our salaries, and money that we make from our rental property. We put $7,500 aside for, the mortgage, the rent, all the things. We have a very weird living situation where we have a house, and then we moved to the ACT, so I'm renting, but then my husband works somewhere else. So then his job pays for the rent there, but he gets paid that in his paycheck and then has to take it out and give his rent to the landlord, and yeah, it's a whole vibe. Also, as you know, I have been saving for husband because he has an Ironman in September, but he has been quite injured, so he thinks he's going to pull out of this one coming in September and possibly defer it to next year or defer it to a different Ironman somewhere else within Australia. So I've been stealing from this envelope like heaps because we're so effing behind. Yeah, I said I dropped the F-bomb. So I'm just taking this 50 out of there and putting it in my wallet or putting it, like somewhere, and then next fortnight when we get paid, this is how much that I owe this binder. But we're not actually needing it for September. So this will probably just be like I'll give it to him for his birthday money in August. I filled up all of this. Ducky Budgets made me these especially, so that's kind of where I've been at since like the beginning of the year. But it's been pretty hard at the moment, as all of you can probably relate to. So yeah, owe that, not doing that, putting that somewhere, all the things. So a day in the life of me. So as I said, about $7,500 in here for like bills, musts, put into another account to pay electricity, all the things. Trent managed to play golf at some point, and he needed new hearing protection for work. Up here, this is kind of like what we've spent on groceries. He travels from his job. He came home and surprised me, popped out of the shed, scared the crap out of me. But this shows how much we spend on takeaway food when times are hard. Like, this is literally what we've spent only from Thursday, people, that didn't come from envelopes or cash that I already had in my wallet. So we have to get through till not next Thursday, but the Thursday after on what we have left. And it's looking interesting. We had to get some soil and stuff from Bunnings. We had a house inspection and I had to like tidy up the whole yard by myself because he was doing an assessment. Don't get me started. And then I went back to Bunnings later. We got a new rug to get some stuff to go onto the rug and just a few cleaning products. Balmy is this amazing company that I found that makes jewelry with lip balm in it. And I bought this for myself because I was like, you know what? Yesterday was a nightmare. A-B-C-D-E-F-U. Great song. I am going to get something for myself because I'm working really bloody hard and I do everything by myself. So this is a treat for me. Yep. Had to get some clothes and a few different things for work. I feel like when you need clothes to put on your own back, my husband wouldn't even think twice about it. So I'm just being a little bit more selfish and being like, you know what, I need clothes, and these are actually the clothes that I want and that I feel good in, and you need clothes. I can't go to work naked, so I am not gonna like sinking fund for that. Here it is, and I get a lot more clothes for cheaper, and buy cheaper clothes and secondhand clothes and stuff. So Kmart, I just picked up like a couple of things, lollies mainly, because I had to do a purchase order there for work. But Trent was doing assessments and stuff, so I picked up a few just like lollies, like a bucket of sour worms that he likes. And then at the Reject Shop, this was actually for like fabric softener and cleaning products and some like body wash or bubble bath or something. So again, that is just something that we kind of like, I probably could have gone without the bubble bath, but you know, you need to wash with soap and my kid needs to bathe. So yeah, that's where we're at. Cool. So hi everybody, I'm gonna just watch a few bits and pieces of yours today, maybe do some knitting. Oh my gosh, yesterday was a nightmare. There were just like all the morons were out. We nearly got backed over by a truck in my car. Like just all the F-bombs were flying, all the things were happening. I was just so, it was just so, yesterday was a vibe. It was so, oh my God. Also, I'll show you this quickly before I go. So this beautiful thing, this was made one of a kind for me from a lovely woman on Etsy called The Chubby Belly Dancer. I did belly dancing for a really long time. I might go back next year. I don't know, because at the moment I do like literally nothing for myself. So yeah, she made this tumbler one of a kind for me, and she even threw in a smaller one for my daughter who is a Capricorn. So it's a little Capricorn like built, yeah, like a ballerina on the front. But this, yeah, she made this for me and I love it. She does little like Christmas boxes and stuff, so look for her on Etsy. She makes, yeah, these beautiful tumblers by hand, and one of a kind, so nobody else is gonna have the same one as you. Yeah, she's beautiful. Beautiful. All right, everybody. Thanks for staying with me. Sorry it's been a while, like the song in the background saying. Be well, and I will catch you on the flip side. Bye.